beautiful people. Welcome back to Soulsync. It's Dovey here, and today we're diving into a topic that a lot of you might secretly be wondering about. Am I his favorite, or am I just his backup plan? I know it's tough when you really like someone, but something just feels off. Maybe he's hot and cold, maybe he only makes time for you when it suits him, or maybe you feel like you're always waiting for him to choose you. So today we're going to break down the signs to help you figure out where you truly stand in his life. He only makes plans last minute. When a guy genuinely values you, he's excited to see you and makes plans in advance. If you're his favorite, he'll lock in dates with you days or even weeks ahead because he doesn't want to risk losing that time with you. But if he only calls you when he's bored, when other plans fall through, or at random late night hours, that's a sign you're his backup. A man who's serious about you will never treat you like a last-minute option. You put in more effort than he does. Think about your conversations. Who's the one texting first, checking in, or planning dates? If it's always you and he's just going with the flow, that's a bad sign. When a guy truly likes you, he matches your energy, he texts you good morning, makes an effort to talk to you, and actually follows through with plans. But if you're doing all the work while he just enjoys the attention, he might not be as invested as you are. He avoids talking about the future. If he sees you as his favorite, he'll naturally talk about future plans, whether it's a trip, an event months away, or even something simple like what movie you'll watch next week. But if he avoids future talk altogether or says things like, let's just see where this goes, or I don't like labels, he might be keeping his options open. A guy who's truly into you won't be scared to imagine a future with you. He's still active on dating apps or flirty with other girls. This one hurts, but it's important. If he's keeping his options open, still using dating apps, flirting with other girls, or maintaining friendships that seem a little too friendly, he's not prioritizing you. A man who really wants you won't risk losing you by entertaining other options. If he's not willing to be exclusive, it's likely because he doesn't see you as the one. Just one of his options. He's affectionate in private, distant in public. A huge red flag is when he's all over you in private but barely acknowledges you in public. If he's sweet, touchy, and affectionate when it's just the two of you but keeps his distance when his friends are around, there's a reason for that. A guy who's serious about you won't be afraid to show the world that you're important to him. If he acts like you're just a casual friend in public, it's because he wants to keep his status open. You feel like you're always chasing him. Do you feel like you have to constantly prove yourself, like you're the one trying to earn his love and attention? If you're his favorite, you won't have to chase him. He'll be showing up for you, calling you, and making sure you know he's interested. But if you're always left wondering where you stand, replaying conversations in your head and waiting for him to finally choose you, that's a clear sign you're not his priority. He only gives you just enough to keep you hooked. This is a classic move. He disappears for a while, and just when you're ready to move on, he reels you back in with a sweet text, a compliment, or a flirty message. This is called breadcrumbing. He's giving you just enough attention to keep you hooked, but never enough to fully commit. If he cared, he wouldn't let you question where you stand. Your gut tells you something feels off. The biggest sign of all, your intuition. If you constantly feel anxious about where you stand with him, if you feel like you're walking on eggshells waiting for him to fully choose you, then deep down you already know the truth. Love shouldn't feel like a guessing game. The right guy will make you feel safe, wanted, and chosen, not confused, anxious, or second best. If any of this sounded familiar, I want you to remember this. You deserve to be someone's first choice. If a guy truly values you, he'll make that crystal clear. You won't have to wonder. So, if you've been feeling like a backup plan, maybe it's time to start treating yourself like the prize you are and find someone who actually deserves you. that's it for today's video. If this resonated with you, make sure to like, share and subscribe to Soulsync, and tell me in the comments, have you ever felt like you were just someone's backup plan? Let's talk about it.